Before I can even speak, he started using condescending tone and basically bullying me into going along with the deal. I told him no, that it was their fault for taking over 3 days to even give me the interest rate before I can even decide. Then another guy comes and they tag team on telling me that I can't back out.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Parts Talk. Today we're going to go into another video courtesy of TikTok, and it shows a young lady sharing her experience with a dealership. Bad experience, as she put it, and we're going to go a little more in depth into this as we go along. Now let's hear what she has to say.
When they tell you don't go into a dealership as a woman by yourself as a first buyer, this is why. I got bullied by 2 grown men at a dealership. I went in Monday the 31st of October because I saw a car online that I liked from this place. But the guy that I spoke to, call him Joseph, said that he's not the finance guy, he can't help me. But David will be in Wednesday because Tuesday was a public holiday because he's stuck in Sydney. So I came back Wednesday and he told me that he's still stuck there, his flight got cancelled.
Sydney, this is Sydney, Australia, and this dealership is located there. But as you can see, with modern technology, everything is now global. Let's continue.
He pressured me because my first time buying a car to sign a contract and put $200 deposit down because he would send all of this out to David in Sydney and he can sort it out, give me the interest rate. If I'm not happy, I can get my $200 back and that's it. David then calls me that Wednesday night telling me that he doesn't have his laptop, he can't do anything about it. I'm gonna have to wait until he comes back to Melbourne and to give me my interest rate. So he messages me on Thursday saying that he's back in Melbourne, but he will get everything started on a Friday. In Victoria, after you sign a contract, you have a 3-day cooling off period. So after that 3 days, you can't change your mind apparently, or you have to pay a sum. So because I'm a first buyer, and I didn't know much, they took advantage of that. They pushed days back and back and back with the excuse that David was...
Now, you know, in previous videos, I always lament the fact that there is too much information and people around for you not to know exactly what you're getting into. I'm not blaming her, however, some responsibility also lies there for you before you purchase a car. Gather everything as possible as you can. And if you want to, there's also help. You have friends, you have colleagues, you have relatives who also have experience buying a car. So a little bit of this also falls on her, but hey, let her tell her story.
Not in Melbourne, so that they can use the excuse that the 3 days are over and I can't get out of the deal. I didn't get the papers with the interest rate until Saturday morning, making it 3 days over. I wasn't happy with the interest rate, so I told him, I said, I'm not happy with the interest rate, so I don't want to do it. By the way, this is a car that was going to pay half of the money and put the rest on finance. This whole time, these 3 days that they, pushing down, they gave me a rental car because I didn't have a car in the meantime, and it was their inconvenience for pushing it further down. The first car they gave me was on 0 and it started joking on my way home, and I thought it was a petrol thing, and it started joking in the middle of a busy road. I put petrol in it and I went home thinking it was just a petrol thing. The next day, the car, I tried to take it out of my driveway and it shut down. The battery went flat. So I called them, I told them that I can't drive this car. It's not safe for me to drive this car. They came and swapped it with another car. Joseph calls me and says, oh, Decca, we're so sorry. We've seen what's wrong with the car. We got you another one. I hope you're happy with that. You have to remember this information for later on. So when I told you Saturday that I told him I'm not happy with the interest rate, that I'll return the car that same day, he told me, just bring it in Monday because Sunday they're closed. So today is Monday. I went in, I took the car back in. So David, the finance guy, was not there, but another guy was there, and Joseph, the first guy I spoke to. Before I can even speak, he started using condescending tone and basically bullying me into going along with the deal. I told him no, that it was their fault for taking over 3 days to even give me the interest rate before I can even decide. Then another guy comes and they tag team on telling me that I can't back out. When I stood my ground and I said no, I was basically told that I was mucking around, and I'm not grateful because they gave me 2 rental cars. Mind you, the first one wasn't even working and it put me in danger. Then I was told to F off and to get out. This is their business, by the way, so go ahead and pause.
Sadly, this experience is common among some used car dealers all over the world. As I said before, the technology, thanks to social media, has made it global. Again, she also has every right to share this with us because it was her experience. If you go to that dealer's website and look at their Google reviews, it is now standing at 2.2 with a review coming in every 30 seconds. It says, went in looking for a Mercedes, came out with a boat mobile. This one says with 1 star again, I don't think I've ever been treated with such disrespect as I was at this establishment. I told them I wanted to purchase a new car and they brought out a horse. Tried to pass it off as a new car. I asked them if they were serious and they told me I clearly don't know about buying cars. Unfortunately, I could not make lemonade with the lemon they gave me. Look elsewhere. Another one says, very bad. Stay away. They are a bunch of scammers. Another one says, very unprofessional. Will not go there again. Another one says, gaslight women, horrible people, they're bullies. Wouldn't even bother going there. They also shorted in my cup holders based on her video on TikTok. It is growing and people are now going to their website and bombarding their review with 1 star and poor comments. Now, don't let that be you. Again, in closing, and I've said this before, it's not the building, it's not the furniture, it's not the assets, it's just a few bad apples making it bad for everyone else in the industry. So, what's your take on it? Please share your comments below. Remember to grab a copy of my ebook, The Parts Manager Guide. Please smash that like button on your way out. It'll only take you 1.5 seconds to do so. Until next time.